Now I'm going to show you the basic technique on how to make one of the spheres, balls, whatever you want to call it. You can, once you've made the sphere, you can turn it into lots of different things. It could be a pumpkin, a Christmas decoration, or whatever. That is your basic template. There's another version. Go and have a look at that video where you've got them all joined up. But if you want to make big ones, you can go up to A3 right down to small ones. So that's the basic template. Underneath that, you could use card. You can use any color printed paper you want, whatever you want to make your ball out of. Bauble, whatever. I'm going to show you on this one here. It's exactly the same technique as the using just the template, but these come from the this one's particularly from the Halloween selection, and you print these out. You're going to need 6 to make each bauble, and you just print them out like so onto whatever thickness of card that you want to. Now it's going to slightly bend here. You've got a little tab, and what I like to do is just taking my embossing tool, just follow the curvature there and just gently emboss across there like that. So when you come to assemble it, it will fold nicely. Then all you've got to do basically is just cut it out. So you end up with 6 of those oval shapes, or oblong. Now we're going to stick all those 6 together, no matter what size you're doing. And what I find helps is if you've got one of these boards underneath, just so you line it up nicely. I've just got this position so I know it's going straight. So every time I put one, I know that I've got to just tag onto there. So I've just got my little bit of glue there, keeping that straight. I'm using that line there. It's kind of the same distance, top and bottom. And if I just line that up there, you just want it to touch, and again you can keep that straight. Make sure as well the design is all going the same way. You don't want some of the design going upside down. Stick the first one down and then carry on sticking all 6 together. So you kind of end up with a daisy chain. Now as you can see, we've joined all 6 up together here, and now I'm going to join those up as well. And I've got the little tag there, and basically I'm just going to glue the last one to the first one, and again just a little bit of glue to stick those 2 together. Now it's remarkably simple to actually create the ball effect here, the sphere, the bauble, whatever. You could make a little hole in each of the here and thread one of those little kind of office things that open up at the back. I find that a bit fiddly. It's okay if you want to dismantle them, like if you're doing a Christmas bauble or a pumpkin even, but I'm going to just use some of my trusty glue, and you just put a little blob on there, and you just need a little patience doing this. You just bring that around, line that up and hold it together. That's all you do. When that feels secure, then just add the next section, and you just hold that, you just bring that, just let it overlap slightly, try and get the circle exactly as you want it, and that helps you keep everything spherical, whatever. Now you've got 2 options here. I'm going to make it just as a solid pumpkin, to make a pumpkin decoration, and I'd just do exactly the same. But you could, if you wanted, if I had the design going the right way around, is stick those 2 together like that, stick those 2 together on the opposite side like that when you're sticking it together. So that would be stuck like that. And then these last 2, you'd put holes in those and then just join those 2 up together with a little bit of ribbon, so you could actually hang it when it's finished. But I'm going to do a full pumpkin, so again it's just exactly the same, a little bit of glue, and you just wrap it around like you did the other side. And now I'm on the final section, and again just a little bit of glue on the final ring there, and then that folds over, and just hold it in position until it dries. So then you can decorate this any way you want to, and in any size that you want to. Here's a few examples. Actually cut out some of the eyes and nose and that from the set, and a little pumpkin leaf on the top there. Then you can do another size if you want to. There's another example using background papers there with the spiders on. You've got another pumpkin effect here, again with the pumpkin leaves on the top. It's up to you. You can do a variety of different sizes, colours, whatever you want to do, but that's how to make the basic sphere. You could do all sorts of things. You could turn these into Christmas decorations. You could put 2 different sizes or 3 and make a snowman. We did it all in white. There's an example of like a traditional pumpkin there with the face stuck on, and you can even go, I'm going to need 2 hands for this one, this size as well. So you can see right up from this size right down to the very smallest. You can play around and make your own spheres, balls, baubles, pumpkins, whatever you want.